This is today's horoscope prediction for Virgo. You are of this sign if you were born between August 23 and September 22. This horoscope is general for those born under this sign and does not include the variables that are decisive for it to be a personalized horoscope. Aspects such as ascendant, time, place and exact day of birth. Right now, Virgos are in a transition stage. You have already finished a phase of your lives, and now you have to find your way. Reflect calmly today, and do not try to anticipate everything will flow. Do not worry. The way you are not going to find the solution to what worries you. You have to learn to chase your dreams. If not, you will not pretend that it is the dreams that come to you. Those of you who are waiting for that love that never comes to you, perhaps you should be a little more humble and not have so many. Just the opposite, and your shyness prevents you from entering the game of love and having the necessary possibilities for that spark to arise. If you are worried about work and money, I tell you that this situation is temporary and that you should take advantage of it to train yourselves better for the new times. Virgo woman horoscope. Virgo friend, today you have to accept that people are generally not as detailed and organized as you are. That is a characteristic of your sign, but that not everyone has. You should be more tolerant and stop having conflicts because of your mania with order. Although you are not a resentful woman, perhaps today you have to remind someone of things from the past, and a certain feeling of resentment emerges in you. Try to get that negative energy out of you soon and move it away from your thoughts as soon as possible, because you will only increase your anger. Do not worry about what you left, but will be difficult for you to be optimistic, but soon you will see changes and your doubts will dissipate. Virgo horoscope man. Today's advice for Virgo men tells us that you should be more permissive and not so demanding with yourselves. You set very high goals that do nothing to help situations develop that will make you make the change that you need so much. In love, you are looking for a very beautiful story, but keep in mind that blue princes or princesses only exist in stories. It is not that you have to settle for anything, but stop being so demanding, and we will see reality and act accordingly. I am struck by the changes that are coming in your horoscope today. These are very positive, but the possibility that you do not take advantage of certain opportunities due to fears and unfounded fears marks me. If you have a partner, to eliminate those negative vibrations that fill the house lately, it is necessary that you both define as the spiritual center of your home. It is better to do it on a full moon night. If you do not have a partner, it is important, if you want things to work between you and the person you want, that you avoid this feeling of competition that permeates your encounters. If this person tries to impose himself on you, showing his talents and achievements, he does not do it to detract from your virtues, but a mere defense mechanism. There are two ways to deal with this situation. The first of them for recognizing the size of the loss and cutting off heads. The second, which the stars recommend, is that you join forces and that all those involved cover the loss, and that no one is affected by it. The ideal state of any person is waiting, because whenever we have the idea that life is going to give us something, we are better. It is what your life needs, hope. You must stop living day to day to eliminate those negative vibrations that fill the house lately. It is necessary for your partner to light a black candle and for you to light a white candle. You should let them be consumed together in the place in your home that you both define as the spiritual center of your home. It is better to do it on a full moon night. There are two ways to deal with this situation. The first of them for recognizing the size of the loss and cutting off heads. The second, which the stars recommend, is that you join forces and that all those involved cover the loss, and that no one is affected by it. The ideal state of any person is waiting, because whenever we have the idea that life is going to give us something, we are better. It is what your life needs, hope. You must stop living day to day, exhausting your cycles and needs in the next 24 hours. You must have ambition and dissatisfaction. You must hold at least one dream. Many people giving you advice that you can barely move. Although you want to be nice, it's hard for you to see the forest because of the trees, let alone decide which way to go. And I am aware that, by writing this, I risk getting to the gibberish. Since my advice would be to not listen to anyone, I'm going to mix things up with a bit of reverse psychology. So, why don't you do everything everyone is telling you to do? If that sounds fun and productive to you, go for it. If not, retreat to a quiet space. Listen to the wisdom of your inner voice. Is right. You will buy much needed things and use your money wisely, Virgo. Some expenses will arise, but it will not be something that dislodges you much. This is a favorable time for the signing of new employment contracts. Do not worry, if you are short of money, soon you will be much better. In love, you will see how innately. On a personal level, you may have some arguments, try to control yourself. In the past you made some contacts that now do not suit you, avoid them. Stop leading a sedentary life, it would be good for your health, do some sport. You are accumulating too much tension and that is not good, try to control your emotions. Try to meditate to put your thoughts in order and thus be much better. If your back hurts, try to correct your postures when sitting. Tip of the day: love for animals indicates a person who values life. Lucky numbers for today: 10, 15, 33, 46, 47, 49. Tips for tomorrow. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Virgo horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, September 23rd and 31st. You must not let it be so aware of the opinions of others. Second decan, September 1st to 11th. To advance in life it is often necessary to take risks, and these days may be favorable for it. Third decan, September 12th and 22nd. There are issues that are not possible to achieve, and no matter how hard you try, you are only going to waste time.